So, a thought I had earlier today, and I'm kind of keeping it down because in the Airbnb, I don't want to freak anyone out too much. But what I was thinking is if it started raining cats and dogs, and this literally is something that happened, like how people would react to that. And when I say raining, I don't mean with the intensity of rain. I mean, more of descending, I guess, if you want to say sprinkling. And they're not, they're not harmed. They're okay once they reach the ground. They're running around, and maybe not with the same amount of rain droplets wouldn't be equal to the cats and dogs. So maybe, for each storm, there's 100 dogs, 100 cats. Like, how would people actually react to this? Now, if this was something that literally happened, I think initially people would be terrified, right? And of course, depending upon the dog and the breed of dog and cat. Now, if it's, you know, raining pugs, I think people would still be horrified. Cats, I mean, if it was raining, not raining, sprinkling, Egyptian, like hairless cats, I mean, that might be terrifying. I think people would be, at least it's off-putting. But initially, okay, so they initially would be horrified, right? And if this literally happened, I think at some point, though, that people would just grow accustomed to it, and like anything else, it would just be okay, well, this is the world we live in now, and this is what we have to deal with. Uh, which would be interesting to think about. Eventually, that would become normal. And of course, you'd still have it'd still be an inconvenience for instance, little Joni is out, you know, and you're playing imaginary T, her father, and of course this Fluffy comes falling out of the sky with the hairless cat, and you're like, oh, now I have to deal with this. Okay, great. Now I'm going to be dealing with this forever. So anyway, these are just, this is just what I was thinking about today.